First of all, I'd like to say good afternoon to everybody. And as you get this link, you don't have to like the link. It's not about a like link. I need you to um, share. You don't have to like. Just share. Now, let me see if my internet working, man. I'd like to address this BOP, DOJ. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I want to clear the airwaves one last time. I'll just take these notes. And sometimes I got to write stuff down. You hear me? Can you hear me? Put it one in the chat. Listen, I want to address I want to address some things, and I want to make shit perfectly, and I mean perfectly clear in what I'm about to say. Now, if the shoe fit, all I'm going to say is wear that motherfucker tight. Okay, I need to clear some shit on this internet because y'all know when I get on, if I'm gonna dog a motherfucker out, I'm gonna dog your ass out. I'm gonna give you the business, and I'm gonna make sure you feel it. Anybody that know me, when you get me from here to here, you go feel it. So let me just clear the airways about something. Let me just tell y'all something. Tell you what I don't give a fuck about, okay? I don't give a fuck about these bloggers and their channels. I don't. That's number one. That's my number one. Let me break this down. That's number one. I don't give a fuck about these bloggers, their channels, what they do. I don't really give a fuck. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm just gonna keep it all the way real. Let me feel like a pushback right here. Kevin Terrell, aka DJ Tyson, don't give a fuck about these bloggers and their channels, what they spit out, how they spit, how they talk, walk, gargle. I don't give a fuck about their channels. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because for number one, and I'm going to say number one, I find it so hard if a nigga say, hey, I don't fuck with you, I don't support you, and I've heard a nigga say, I don't fuck with you, I don't support you, I'm done with this, I'm done with this sector, blah, 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 blah. What else you want me to say? Do y'all honestly think I'm gonna sit up there and let a motherfucker tell me they don't fuck with me, they done fucking with me, but then for some reason they find a way to want to be involved with my life. No, stay your ass over there. So y'all don't want this real shit. Y'all want what I'm giving you right now. If a motherfucker say, I don't support DJ, I don't fuck with DJ, I'm tired of DJ, I ain't gonna fuck with him no more, I ain't gonna do this, I ain't gonna advocate for him no more, I'm done. I don't expect your ass to come back when I hit the lottery. I don't. Because now you coming back with something. Let's talk some real talk. Y'all want to get on this internet with this, I don't give a fuck about a blogger channel. All I'm concerned about is what I do in my life. Just because I have a platform doesn't mean I got to roll with the fucking narrative of what everybody rolling with. Number one, I don't give a fuck about nobody's channels. If I dip, I dab, that's it. Let me say this again. If you tell me, you sit on this internet and say, I don't fuck with you no more, fuck DJ, I'm good, he ain't shit, a bed bug, bomb, whatever, blah, 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 keep that same energy. Now, if the shoe fit, wear that motherfucker. I don't care. Now, we didn't sit up here and heard people say, I don't fuck with this. And then for some reason, I hit the lottery. Now you want to fuck with me. Now I'm the talk of the town. Now you want to fuck with me. Now I'm the talk of the town. Now you want to talk about me. Now you support me. Let's keep this shit 1,000. For you motherfuckers to think I'm jealous of any motherfucker, anybody who get a call from R. Kelly, who get an email from R. Kelly, who go visit R. Kelly, who go see R. Kelly, who write R. Kelly, your mind is fucked up when it comes to me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Can I remind you where I'm from? Should I? I'm not a fucking groupie. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Born and fucking raised, okay? Where I'm from, we don't do that. Now you make that some because they groupies and they goofies. Number one, I don't give a fuck about nobody's channel. I don't give a fuck who R. Kelly write. I don't care who he talk to, who he tell what to do. I don't give a fuck. If I tell a motherfucker I ain't doing it, that's my choice. You ain't got to love me to respect my opinion, but I have my own opinion, but I can't break it down to some of these. What the fuck to be jealous about? I don't want no calls from him. I don't want no emails from him. I don't want no connection with him. I did my due diligence and still got more to do. But y'all so slow to listen to think that you can't understand who the fuck he really is. You know, I hear a lot of people always say, oh, let's move R. Kelly out the way and let's look at Robert Sylvester Kelly. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that's easy. Push Robert Sylvester Kelly out the way and let's just look at R. Kelly. That sounds good. But the fact of the matter is, he is R. Kelly. And that is what the world knows him by. They mainly know him by R. Kelly. He is not an ordinary individual just because he emailed you, just because he calls you, just because y'all think you talk to him and you talk to him and he say he want this done. He's still just not an ordinary person. Let me wake some of you slow motherfuckers up. You know the problem with Kels? Since y'all don't want to talk this real shit, he used to everybody doing what he tells him to do. Why you think he in this mess he in now? He used to doing what he want to do. He used to doing what people tell him to do. And ain't nobody got no common sense to say, you know what? I know he want me to do this, but I don't think that's a good idea. So you telling me as a fucking blogger, as an independent thinker, I don't have the right to have my own opinion about why I won't write no letters and why I won't push write no letters on my channel? Let me bust you motherfucking bubbles since you just think I just been in here just screaming free R. Kelly. Let me bust y'all bubbles. Let me tell you why I don't push it. I don't give a fuck who do. You can write saying I don't give a fuck. Do what you do. But I ain't doing it. And I ain't telling no motherfucker not to do it. Whatever floats your boat and make you feel good, that's fine. But I have my own right and my own opinion. Respected or rejected, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 with you because that's just me. Let me break something down. Why I ain't writing no letters and why I ain't telling nobody and I ain't part of no challenge and all this old goof ass shit that's going around. Let me break this shit down to you. For one, I'm not saying the DOJ, the BOP, it's not an important factor. What I'm saying is the man has a lot of loopholes where he can win his appeal on. Okay? Let me tell you my thoughts. Let me tell you my fucking thoughts. Number one, this shit is bigger than a Tasha K. It's bigger than a fucking the the BOJ, the BOP. It's bigger than all that. That ain't the only thing the man got to fight off of. You know, you got grown man 6'9" Larry in this bitch. That's a major factor. He tapping with Azriel. Y'all forgot that? Y'all forgot that part, right? It's bigger than Tasha K. This is my thought. Let me give you my thoughts since you don't know my thoughts. You got the grown man 6'9" who tampered with Azriel to get Azriel to flip. Okay? You want to expose some shit? Expose that shit. Okay? Let's go with some more shit. We could win on the appeal since you think I don't know why I make the decision I make. You got the New York transcript. And I thought inside of this transcript, it talked about Alice Clary pretending to be Azriel Clary. Y'all forgot about that in New York? I'm gonna show you a list of things that can help this man win an appeal than just a DOJ. The mama pretending to be Azriel. The mama, I've been in this bitch for 4 years fighting 2 now. The mama instructing her daughter on what to wear, how to look. Don't look like this. Don't look like this. Don't look like that. Huh? You don't like grown women dressed like this. Y'all forgot that? Y'all think Bonjean ain't smart enough to look at his fucking transcript and see the loopholes in this shit? Y'all don't think she is? Y'all don't think she is? Y'all don't think none of the New York transcript, all the stuff that's in this man's transcript, is not a legitimacy to help this man win an appeal? This man is just not Robert Sylvester Kelly. This man is R. Kelly. What the world know him about? He has a lot to win on it. Just some fucking DOJ and BOP. All these people running around here. Just what he wanted to do. That's the problem. Everybody used to doing what he wanted to do. He say, do this, do that. I ain't that do that nigga. I see something different. So I don't want you to think like me. Do what he tell you to do, and I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. That's how the fuck this go. If you want to write your ass off. Let me explain something to you people that must have forgotten this 4-year fight that we've been fighting. How wicked the fucking government is. Let me remind you all that he is still incarcerated. He is not free. You want to keep poking that bear? You want to keep poking that bear? You want to keep on poking that bear? You want to keep poking that bear? Just like they had to try to sit up there and say, oh yeah, inmate jumped on R. Kelly because they was at the MCC building screaming free R. Kelly. Tactics. Y'all forget this shit. Y'all forget the calls and him at court on the phone. Y'all forget all this shit. Just because my vision ain't your vision, just because your way is not my way, don't mean I don't want this man free. I just feel, in my own opinion, he should just move a bit different. Especially after this sentence. You know what I find so funny? Every time this man get a fucking sentencing, everybody gotta always come out with something like they got something so much more important than the next motherfucker. And I'm gonna say this shit and I'm gonna say it. All you motherfuckers ain't nothing but some click, likes, and fucking views. I don't give a fuck if he talk to you today, tomorrow. I don't give a fuck if you don't call me. I don't give a fuck if you don't mention me, because what's in my heart is in my heart. But if I hear a motherfucker say, I'm done with this sector, I'm done with this, I don't support R. Kelly, I don't do this, I don't do that, and because a motherfucker get a call, now all of a sudden, the whole narrative changed. This shit don't change. This shit don't change. YouTube is a resume. Everybody want to feel like they so more important than the other one when it comes to getting a fucking phone call for a man who's vulnerable. R. Kelly is fucking weak right now. He is the weakest fucking link. He's the weakest link right now. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. He's the weakest link right now. That's not saying we don't want the man to win. That's not saying we don't want the man free. You got to move different. The man is not free. He's still incarcerated. While you trying to attack the very people that got you here. The facts remain the same is you still incarcerated. If I'm in a fucking cage with a bunch of fucking wild fucking dogs, if I'm in a cage with a bunch of fucking wild fucking dogs, wolves, I think I need to humble myself. I'm not going to antagonize them. I'm not going to poke the bear. We have a whole lot than just the BOJ to fight about. A whole lot. Do you know how many errors is in this man's case where everybody tripping off this BOP. And let me just touch up on Storm a little bit. Let me go up on Storm a little bit. Storm wasn't no R. Kelly supporter. Let me just clear this airwaves, y'all. He wasn't no R. Kelly supporter. Talked about R. Kelly like a fucking dog. Okay? Well, all you motherfuckers that dick riding these motherfuckers that talked about this man, played this man, don't want to fuck with this man, had nothing to do with this man, talked about this man. Y'all the fucking hypocrites. And just because a motherfucker hear a voice, y'all getting these R. Kelly fever. Oh, I heard his voice. It's good to hear his voice. Y'all got too much R. Kelly fever going on. It's good to hear him speak. There's a time and a place for everything. When you in a fucking cage around the motherfuckers who dictating your movements, your life, that's different than all you motherfuckers screaming, we free. He the one locked up. He free. We free. He the one locked up. Yeah, he locked up. He also the one can get hurt. Why he locked up? Do you know history? Do y'all know really history? Let me talk about Harold Washington. If anybody know Harold Washington, when he was the mayor in Chicago, he was one of the best black mayors we had in Chicago. Now all of a sudden he just died. All of a sudden he just died. We all know how dirty it is out here in these politics. It's politics when it comes to R. Kelly. Vulnerable, weakest link, whatever. But to keep listening to these motherfuckers, all these people that, get this fever. Oh, he called me. And everybody, man, I ain't just not one month. Man, he keep calling you every fucking day. I don't give a fuck. That shit is just for clicks and views. And all y'all be screaming is, he locked up. We the one free. Well, if he locked up, let the man just go through his phases. He got a lawyer named John Jean. Jennifer Bond Jean. And I don't know what you see. But what I see, she's doing a great motherfucking job. She's doing a great job. We got loopholes in this man New York case. That guy, Kanik, did an excellent job on the stand. Y'all forgot that? Y'all really forgot all that? You born, raised in the city where a man is from, raised there. There's nothing to go meet him at the gym. There's nothing to catch him at the mall. There's nothing to catch him at the cigar shop. There's nothing to get an autograph. There's nothing to catch him in the hood at the club for his birthday. Who the fuck will be jealous over some R. Kelly? Are y'all serious? Sometimes silence just got to be golden, especially when you know the tactics and who you up against. He is up against the government. He ain't up against you. He ain't up against me. He's up against the government. Something that's been corrupt for a long time. jealous of a call, of an email. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Your vision ain't my vision. Some of y'all just starting to get a vision because you hear his voice, but that ain't even a vision. Some of y'all clout chasing. Some of y'all for click, likes, and views. I say it again. I say it 1,000 fucking times. If you tell me you don't fuck with me, and all of a sudden you want to fuck with me, if you tell me you don't support me, all of a sudden you want to support me, I'm be looking like you like, really? Bitch, please. Get your monkey ass on somewhere. First you was against me, non-supportive of me. Now you want to support me all of a sudden? Get your monkey ass on. I don't know what world y'all live in. That's rules to this shit. That's rules to this shit. They fucking that man head up. That old Sharon Windbags, y'all contact me, get on the list. And all these motherfuckers just going R. Kelly fake. That's just going R. Kelly crazy. It ain't never enough on the fucking internet. Let God work. He's working it out. And unless you ain't got no life outside R. Kelly, I understand. This is what you need to do, is get your voice heard and make it seem like you more better than somebody, and you not. Last time I checked, I thought the judge said 20 years or 19 years consecutively. I'm sorry, 19 years concurrent and 1 year consecutive. So what that means? God ain't working. God ain't working, huh? All the reviews we got in the court, what the judge said, he is not a predator, he's not this. God ain't working. Versus what they did in New York. Everything the judge said about this man, you telling me right now, God ain't working. You telling me right now the lawyer ain't happy with the results of what came out. So because I don't take my channel and push the narrative of writing some letters, I don't support Robert Sylvester Kelly. The man is a political figure right now, y'all. And my brain don't think like yours just because you get a phone call, just because you get an email, just because you're in communication. Do what you do. Some of y'all hearts ain't with him no way. Do what the fuck you do. But don't you ever tell me nothing about me. I tell you about me. I don't give a fuck about an email, a phone call, all that jealous of what and who and why. Some internet shit, some R. Kelly shit. Who the fuck I look like, bozo? Some of y'all need to check yourselves. Because he called me and some of y'all ain't get the call. Who give a fuck? I don't. Because I see a bigger picture. All y'all looking at is a D.O. fucking J. Y'all forgot Larry, bitch ass. Forgot the mammy. You forgot Bonjean. Put out shit that was unsealed. She put it out there. Y'all forgot all that, huh? And you think she not gonna use none of that in her appeal? Y'all forgot all the things that she exposed. I say it again, R. Kelly is a desperate measure right now. He's desperate. He never been institutionalized. Y'all don't get it. For all y'all to say yes, some of y'all need to say no and rethink what the fuck you thinking. Why y'all think he in there? Why you think he in jail? Man, every time I tell you about God and how he works, y'all don't believe it. Sometimes God will sit you down and get your full attention. And God is a jealous God. This whole picture is bigger than R. Kelly. It's bigger than some BOP and some DOJ. This shit is about y'all uncles, cousins. So if the government could railroad him, they can do the same to you. And you ain't even nobody. And I don't know what I'm talking about. And because why DJ ain't pushing it? Why he ain't, nah, because I ain't that nigga. I'm a fucking leader. I ain't no follower. I'm not no go fast nigga just because one nigga jump on the wagon, I jump on. When you ever see me do that? And if I do it, I'm standing to be corrected. And sometimes I get misled. Bunch of hypocrites. You don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me. Well, I don't like to pretend. I'm not finna pretend shit. At least when you don't fuck with me, you being real to yourself. It's okay. Everybody ain't gonna like me. Everybody wasn't born to like me. Everybody ain't gonna love me. Those that love me, love me. Those like me, like me. That don't give a fuck, they don't give a fuck. That's fine. God bless you. I ain't mad at you. That's your opinion. But because you have one, don't think I ain't got one. I ain't writing no letters. I ain't pushing the narrative. I see a bigger picture. I see a bigger fight. Bar Jean is doing great. Far as what I can see, she exposed a lot in his New York case. Far as I can see, and everything she exposed, I believe truly in my heart, it's gonna help him on his appeal. I'm trusting the process. I ain't trusting this desperate measure. He called me. He called Storm. Storm ain't really fuck with R. Kelly. Let's just keep it real, y'all. Don't let me start throwing names out there, because you know I'll do it in a minute. Storm ain't really fuck with R. Kelly like that. You know that. Y'all like y'all don't know history, man. History would make us who he is right now today. The way he talked about that man, joked about that man, did all that shit. And I'd be surprised if you really think about it. He was cool with Tasha K. See, sometimes they can play these internet beat games. I don't like you, you don't like me. Let's run it up. I don't like you, you don't like me. Let's run these numbers up. You see Tasha K coming out saying anything about that chunk. And R. Kelly calls. You see her doing anything about that? Do you see Tasha K talking about Storm Monroe and the calls she get from R. Kelly? So overplayed for the underlay bullshit. Everybody get a call. Why you the call? He called me. I'm happy. Hey, I must be somebody important. He called. Nah, Shannon just put all you motherfuckers on the list. Some of you motherfuckers low key hit up Shan Winbush, watched her live. She said, call me if you want to get on this visit and listen to this, right? And some of you stupid motherfuckers did because you wanted to use the shit for your channel. Okay? Come on, y'all. Let's not act like you a chosen one. They got mind control over this man. The man ain't thinking right now. He ain't in the right head space. Anybody can see that. You in the cage. You in the cage. You in the cage with a bunch of wolves. Don't know who watching you. Don't know who want to do what to you. So you got to be humble. That's the name of the survival game. You never poke the bear while you in their system. Y'all don't get it. I do. And I ain't knocking you for what you don't get. But I'm entitled to my own fucking opinion. You respect it or reject it. That's all you can do. And I ain't mad at you. And I'm going to still love you today, tomorrow. I don't care because I don't have that hating spirit. I ain't been blessed being no fucking hater. But I didn't want to take this jealousy and hate word and just take it all out of proportion. Ain't no big eyes and no big U's in this shit. I'm no better than anybody on the internet, whether you went to a rally or you didn't go to a rally, or you did something on the internet, did something on, ain't no big eyes than you. The whole goal is for this man to be free, but at the same time, the same way they strategize, you got to use strategized thinking. The problem with R. Kelly is this here. And maybe some of y'all agree or disagree. There's too many yes motherfucking people. Too many yes motherfuckers. Not enough thinkers. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Do this. Okay. Yes. Do this. Okay. Yes. Do that. Okay. Yes. Do this. Okay. He want us to do this. Okay. Yes. Do this. Okay. Yes. Do this. Okay. And we're not saying he has no fucking rights, but at this particular moment, the government is trying to take all his fucking rights from him. Look where he's at. Who gets a whole fucking RICO case being one motherfucking person? Who get a whole fucking RICO case being one person? And let me just piggyback. Let me just piggyback on some shit about this Tim and Angelo and all this and all that. Some of you people that don't want to say it, but I overheard what Trent said on his channel, and I responded on it. If R. Kelly, not Robert Sylvester Kelly, R. Kelly, not Robert Sylvester Kelly. If R. Kelly would have just sent them girls on home, sent them young women on home, y'all don't even want to admit this shit. He wouldn't be in none of this shit. Because they used their daughter for a pawn, thinking they can come up on the scheme, thinking they can get some money. He was paying them $5,000 a month. He'd have just sent them home. And all these motherfuckers conspired with the government. Talk your shit now, DJ. This the shit y'all don't want to hear, but you gotta hear. See, R. Kelly felt he had rights. And although he did have rights, he felt they was legal. Let me school some of you people on my live today that talk all this shit. He felt he had rights. He felt they was legal. Remember Gerald Griggs said, when he was talking to the pastor in Atlanta, see, y'all, I don't know what y'all be watching, but I'll be listening. That's why I teach. Look, listen, learn on this motherfucking channel. I don't give a fuck about nobody else's channel. Let me educate some of you. You remember Gerald Griggs said to the pastor, Bryant, he said, we had to change the narrative. Huh? Y'all forgot that? He said, we had to change the narrative, switch things up because they were of age. Y'all forgot that, right? I've been in this fight. I studied this whole R. Kelly catchism. Remember he said that? He said he had to change the narrative to the world. That's what the fuck they did. That's what they did. They changed the narrative. And that's why he in a situation he in now. See, he felt he had a right because they was legal. But remember, that wasn't Robert Sylvester Kelly. For all you people that, oh, Robert Sylvester, that was R. Kelly. They know him as R. Kelly, not Robert Sylvester Kelly. Tactics. The tactics they used to get this man convicted. And the shit we have witnessed over these last 4 years with these motherfucking informants and internet informants. You gotta move different. Y'all some yes motherfuckers. I ain't no yes man. That because a motherfucker say do. I'm not no soldier. I ain't no fucking soldier. Or who? Only one man I'm a soldier of. And there ain't no motherfucker living on this earth. Now again, I ain't telling y'all what not to do. Do what the fuck you want to do. Do not tell me who the fuck I ain't for just because I don't do what you do or because the next motherfucker do it because I ain't in their brain and they ain't in mine. Man felt he had the right because they was legal. Because the Constitution's supposed to protect him. He took the man's rights. Much as y'all screaming, he got rights, he got rights. They showed us this shit, transcript after transcript. Denial, denial, bond, denial, denial. How many motherfuckers have they done let free who did way worse, who been accused way worse? Okay. Conspiracy. This is an R. Kelly conspiracy theory. You think the government ain't watching the internet? You think they ain't? You think they not? They is. Think I don't know that? I do. I'm not stupid. When I found them motherfuckers fucking with them people, you ain't seeing me turn up no more on this bitch. Not so they can lock me up, nigga. Fuck is wrong with y'all? I peeped the game. I peeped the informants. Niggas telling you on the internet they fucking with the feds and Homeland Security. Y'all forgot what Levi and Dana J said. How you go win? How? So you gotta play it another way. You gotta do it another way. I'm not no fucking yes man. Much as I want this man to be free, it's a certain way you gotta move now. But this DOJ and letters and all that old shit. Oh, there goes another letter. Ah, that's another letter. Ah, these supporters just won't stop writing. Ah, there goes another letter. Ah, they all probably saying the same shit. Ah, there's another letter. Ah, that's another letter. Ah, that's another letter. Ah, they just let out of our kill. Yeah. Keep this shit real. Let the fucking judge do their job. Let the fucking lawyer do her job. Ah, there's another letter. Wait a minute. We got about 1,000 more letters here. Ah, yeah. Yeah, he got fans. Yeah. Yeah, same shit. Yeah, same shit. Yeah. And the minute some come through the loophole for R. Kelly, everybody get another DOJ. I got a phone call. He called me. He didn't call you. And I know some of y'all jealous. What? That's an understatement. This ain't about R. Kelly. This bigger than him. It's about your family members too. That if they can do it to him, they can do it to everybody. If they can allow a motherfucker snitch ass nigga like Larry to come from out the blue to help this motherfucking case, what they can do to your uncle? We got more than just the fucking DOJ and BOP. That shit is just getting out of fucking control right now. We got a whole lot to fight with than just the fucking DOJ and BOP, where this man is currently incarcerated. Tell you don't see what I see, and I don't want you to see what I see, and I don't want you to feel what I feel. Do what you do. God bless you with your channels. God bless you with your promotion. God bless you with your challenges. But I ain't doing it. And I ain't finna get on and say, y'all don't do it. He a hater. Fuck all that. Do what the fuck you want to do. But I ain't doing it. I know he got a lot to fight with than just some fucking BOP and DO motherfucking J. No, I ain't tripping. Sit back, watch the process. If you ain't never been locked up, then you can't tell me what it is. He's in the system. He's controlled by them. You don't poke the very people who you can be in control by. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. He's in the system. You don't poke the bear where he's currently being controlled by. Y'all want to keep his name in the lights. Let him shine some more, and it's gonna be some shit that. And I pray to God that man, this man get covered until he come home. But the way this shit is looking, it seems like all you motherfuckers just happy to think he's a regular old Joe. He talked to me. He still ain't regular. Whether he talked to you, whether he emailed you, he still ain't another nigga now from the hood. He a nigga that came out the hood and he's big now. Two different levels. I know God will bring you down, but at the same time, he's not Robert Sylvester Kelly. He's known to the world as Robert Sylvester Kelly, so he carries a certain status. He has a certain brand now. I'm from CHICAGO, Chicago South Side. Pump y'all brakes a little bit. You and your feelings, so what? We all got feelings. Like you say, motherfuckers say, well, we all got an opinion. This is my opinion. This is just my opinion. You ain't got to like it. You ain't got to hate it. If you did what you did, do what you do. But I'm not doing it. God bless you. God bless America. And keep praying for Robert Sylvester Kelly. That's what you keep doing. And I truly believe things are shifting. But I don't believe in poking the bear. I have to remind some of you people some things. Your Honor, my name is, for the record, lawyer so and so, and then Representative Mr. Kelly. Here's the state. We just want you to be aware, Your Honor, that he has people out there doing things for him, and this, that, and the other. Your Honor, he does not have people doing things for him out there in the world. These people are free thinkers, free doers, and all this. I just reflect on the shit with the tactics they try to use against this man. Not saying that the man don't have a right to communicate with people, but because of who he is, he has to move a different way. And talking to some of you people that really ain't for him, he need to just shut the fuck up, chill out, and just trust Bonjean. That I still see light at the end of the tunnel. He coming home. And I ain't got to write no letter to know that. Because I know it just by studying this whole case and because of God. He finally showing up. And he ain't done showing out. Let me say this real quick and get off this live. I don't got no smoke with nobody. None. I ain't jealous of nobody. None. That ain't how I get blessed. And that ain't how I got it here and been getting my whole life. Not hating on nobody, jealous over nobody, especially over somebody who incarcerated. I want to clear that theory right there. I want to put that stamp on that bitch right there. I ain't jealous of a nigga. If he writes you, he writes you, call you, call. I ain't jocking another nigga balls like that. That's my stamp and my fucking approval. Got my own balls to hold. Got my own balls to juggle. Now, man's vulnerable right now. I get it. Everybody that get in their ear think they some unique individual. Man's vulnerable. Damn, put the word in the chat. He just weak. He's vulnerable right now. He's vulnerable to speak to whoever that believe whatever, think they can do whatever. We can advocate this, we can advocate that. The only motherfucker that helped R. Kelly advocate and got that man also with this bullshit is the Me Too movement. They did a lot of damage control too. Shut the man's, had the man music off display and all this old shit. See, the government ain't say shit about that. But the minute some R. Kelly supporters want to get on and support this man and speak to the injustice of this man, first thing they want to do is lock us up. First thing they want to say, oh, he doing this. Oh, we terrorists and all that. Okay, that's how the government feel. That's how these informants feel. That's how they send all this shit in. When a motherfucker like Larry get on the fucking internet and tell you after Bonjean and put a whole motherfucking clip of the nigga up there with his name in the motion, and then he gets out and say, when I emailed Andrew Crew, I was talking about these bloggers, Kevin Terrell, Hollywood Next, and Debo. Informing shit. Because I have a different belief than him. That is my right. We forget this shit. We forget this shit. Y'all think when the government put out them sealed motion and want to give R. Kelly additional 25 years, you think that was a coincidence? Y'all think that was a coincidence too, right? You think it was a coincidence why the judge, why the government want to come out with a sealed document and want to try to get this man additional 25 years? Where you at, Levi? Can't teach these people nothing, man. But over here, you go get it. Now again, I don't have no beef with nobody. I don't want no smoke. But if it come, I'm gonna clear that motherfucker. And when I clear it, it's gonna clear. We don't need to raise no money for nothing. Everybody think they finna get a get money scheme going on. Kales don't need no money. He's locked up. He's locked up. And God and Bonjean is the only one gonna help him get out. All this other shit y'all talk about doing and petitions and all this billboard chart shit, that shit is out of there. That shit ain't, none of that's gonna happen. The good news is it ain't over. And God is still in the blessing business. I thank y'all for watching my live. Like I said, I'm gonna personal against nobody. But let me clear the airway for any motherfucker thing. I ain't in support. Period. I just think different. If you can't understand my thoughts, that's fine. I don't want you because you ain't supposed to. But don't hate my opinion because I study this shit too. And I see the bullshit that goes on too. And I say it again. Storm Row was not for Robert Sylvester Kelly. Okay? He wasn't. Just keep it real. Click, likes, and views. You get 10,000 views, you get 50,000. You get 1,000 views, you get 100,000 views. Period. You don't ever stop pointing a fucking finger at me because I point that motherfucker right back at your ass. Now, with that being said, you all have a good evening. God bless you all. Free R. Kelly.